welcome back to Stranded Deep. You join us on another beautiful day in paradise as the sun rises up through the clouds, and we are once more on this tiny, the smallest of the islands, tucked right up against the edge of the map. We are, we have this little base camp, and we are trying to build a bridge from one island to another, but it might be a Sisyphean task. We might be infinitely pushing a boulder up that hill, for you see, I think we might run into some problems. Some problems today which I let's pick this jerry can up. Let's see if there's got any fuel in it. It's got fuel! No, it hasn't got fuel. Oh no! Okay, right. What about this one? Has this got fuel? No fuel. Wait, what? That's a problem. Have we got any other jerry cans? Is this got fuel? 51%. Okay, we need at least one... 51%. No, that's 51%. What's this one got in it? 100%. Okay. We need one gas can to get home. You could be there. You can come with me. You guys can... Well, we're going to eat one and then just drop the other one. Done. For I have been busy in between episodes and we're going to need this. Tell me, is this what I need?
Just what I need.
Cool. In between episodes, yeah, I've been once more busy and we have been... I was wondering if that text would ever disappear from the bottom of the screen. Gathering supplies in preparation for the next push beyond the borders because we are very, very close to the edge of the map. However, I think I might run into a problem, a kind of an insurmountable problem. And this is kind of, well, this is the problem. I'll explain. I'll explain by showing you guys. Ooh. So this is kind of the edge of the swimmable zone on the map, or on a tile, as it were. And then you get to about here, and the edge of the island mesh drops away, and about here, yeah, about here, it's the abyss. There is nothing down there. It is a case of if you drop something over the edge of the bridge, it will end up in the sea. And you will not get it. It will just fall off the bottom of the world. In the old days, there used to be land between the islands. Today, there is not. So I have been even busier than you might imagine, for I have built this little area underneath so that we can store all these boxes, and the boxes have wood in them. Do you have wood? Because I have wood. A lot of wood. So I am all wooded up. We also have our landing platforms. So at the very least, the thing that we've done is we have built ourselves a Victorian pier, and at the end of the pier is the fairground ride. Cool. So here's a thing. Here's an issue. The closer we get to the edge of the world, edge of the map, edge of the tile, sorry. Edge of the world is over there. That's where the yellow boy balls are. The closer we get to the edge of the... I don't want to go too close. I don't want to fall into the sea because there's a long way to swim back and there's going to be tigers and great whites and stuff spawning. Oh my. Yeah, weird things are going to happen. Weird things are going to happen because there is kind of a loading zone between the island tiles, and I've known about it. I think it's about 18 of these floors, 18 sort of floor tiles that way. But I think it might actually eat stuff if we build it. If we build it, it will be eaten. So I've got an idea. I'm going to need the gyrocopter. I'm going to need wood. Do you have wood? About that much wood. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a hammer. Jeez, I've got a lot of hammers. I've been busy, boy. It's been busy. There's a lot of stuff that goes on between episodes. It's like, oh, but did you put in an episode every day? And I'm like, well, for 2 reasons. YouTube does not pay me. There's the drift floor, and it's an insta build. So I got was right. Yeah, YouTube don't pay me. They're like, oh, we're not paying you. It's this silly man. And I'm like, oh, sad panda. Yeah, YouTube doesn't do that. So I have to work a real job. And it... You just can't put out a video every day. You'd just destroy yourself. It'd just be like, this is too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm cautiously moving towards the edge of the tile. I don't want to trigger the loading zone. I want to do this in a sort of a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. I mean, I suppose we could put another... Oh, we can't, because I literally need to go get some more sticks. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's put one more on the end. It's easy enough. Boop, driftwood floor. Okay, so we'll build 5 in this direction. I reckon we're not at the halfway point, but we're kind of... There we go. I know that it's not us building in that direction. It's where the character is, where the character physically is going to affect like loading zones, trigger loading zones and stuff. So now what we need to do is we need to grab the gyrocopter. We need to get that hammer out of our face. For the hammer is too close to our face. Yeah, so I wanted an extra space to put boxes and stuff without the risk of them falling off. That's all that's happened there. But we have our gyrocopter. Some gas in it, right. Let's go 0.8% fuel. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fly in that direction, trigger the loading zone, and then come back. We could always go to the other island and come back again. And that will... If any of this gets eaten, then we'll know. We'll know how far, because we've done alternate tiles. So cool. Science, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and other kin. Science. So we built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count them, 5. And I reckon around here, things are going to start getting a bit loady. So let's just load it up. Load it up. Yeah, I reckon it's about 18 to 20 floors, and things are going to start to get kind of strange, a little bit strange. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any whales and stuff spawning between the islands. That would be a curious thing. One of the things we could do is build a bridge in the opposite direction, and then try to build a raft in between, hoping that the raft as an entity exists. So we're here. So everything in that direction has stopped. I'm not going to put down. So what I'm not going to put down. Let's just go back. So we've loaded this island in. The other island is now part of a billboard system. So it's a billboard. It's not... all the objects on it haven't been rendered, but they will be redrawn about the halfway point. So all the bridge pieces... the shelter, coconuts and everything. They've got XYZ coordinates, they've got mass, they've got exploration, they've got momentum, all saved in the save game file. Which means as soon as we get to about halfway point, I should imagine we'll know if anything gets eaten by the island border, tile border. Fuel's alright, quarter of a tank to get there and back. Nothing's drawing yet. This is worrying. Actually, no, this is genuinely worrying. Whoa, hey! So oh, wow. Oh yeah, look. Look. It didn't draw. Yeah, it didn't draw until we were on top of it. And it's eaten 3 of the 5 tiles that we put down. That's a problem. That's a genuine problem. Alright. So can we safely put down? I think we can. What? Oh, I did buy a baby drone. Baby drone. You just don't know. Yeah, it's a little Cymerex 20, and I am infinitely impressed with it. I took it to work today and it's flying around the woods. It's got trim control. It's got everything you would expect on a big drone, except it's a baby drone. So we have flown out. Okay, cool. I built all this stuff. Cool. So let's go back and let's grab some wood before we go back. Do you have wood? I have wood. And some lashings. Wood and lashings for my pants. I was getting a bit worried. I was thinking, oh no, it's going to be storm. Is it storm season already? So yeah. Okay, this is what I thought would happen. Exactly what I thought would happen. Now, at this point, I was thinking, you know what we can do? here we can build down one level, put some steps, and then some floors at sea level, because we've got foundations at sea level. So this comes off a bunch of foundations. However, you whip out your hammer and you say, I would like to build something. You can't build anything underneath. Like, that's at floor level. That's underneath this floor tile. You can't build underneath. You can build above, but you can't build down by a floor tile. So there is another problem. Let's get rid of that. There is another problem. Go away. Go away. Drop a steps. Can you see the problem? We can't put steps down from a floor. If I'm back up, you literally can't get steps to lock onto anything. It's going... Oh, because I clicked the button like 50 times. Is the new notification going to keep coming up? Is that my life now? Oh my god. There needs to be a timeout on that notification. Ben, Sam, one of you. Ben. No, Ben. Ben's the nice. I like Ben. Ben. No, you don't need the notification keep popping up. I clicked the button 50 times and now it keeps coming up. Please, help. This is my life now. Oh my god. Is it? It's gone. It's gone. Oh my god. Yeah, Ben and Sam are the two developers that work on this. They do hire other people to do things like sound and stuff, but it's those two lads in Brisbane in Australia. Yeah, so we can't get this to lock on anything, but you can get it to lock above a floor tile. So we can't build down. Why is that a problem? Because the sea... I mean, if I put a raft here, we literally can't jump up because there's no mantle. So we can't mantle up. So the raft will be at sea level, even though the sea goes up and down. I just don't think we'd be able to get a raft between the two bridge sections. I think it's a Sisyphean task. I think it's an impossible task. We could build a bridge coming the other way. I think this one's about 60 floor pieces out. So, I mean, we could do that, see how close we get. But I think to get a raft, anchor one point here and then anchor the other point in the loading zone, beyond the loading zone, and then run from one side to the other. I think that too would cause problems because I have a feeling it would change the XY coordinates. So it would have it sideways. It would move it sideways. Also, oh, I didn't want to do that. Hello. Also, the amount of wood. Oh, I just made a bow. Okay. I don't want to craft anything. Please, I'm trying to show people things. Building vehicles. Okay. The amount of material, it's 14 sticks for a base. 2 tires. 3 barrels. 14 sticks. To give you a clue, it's 4 sticks for each of these. So for each, and you'd have to have it about 3 wide. So that's what, 4, 8, 12, 3, 42 sticks per tile, per square. Plus you'd probably want to put 4 extra sticks on top. It's just so much material. I don't know. I don't think it's possible. Because we can't build down. There's a fundamental thing. We just can't build down towards the water. So I think we might have to abandon it for now. I mean, I'm going to give you guys a choice. Here's a choice. This is a choice that I never had. Tom Cruise. Here's a choice I never had. We can either continue on by building from the opposite island outwards, and then trying to build a raft which will sit in the middle. I'm going to give you this choice. Say in the comments, or we can say that this has been an interesting experiment, but unfortunately, I don't think it's. I think we can prove that it's just too much for any like normal player just to try this, and just write it off as just an interesting little thing, and head into the map editor. I mean, we could head into the map editor, or we could just carry on playing the game. But yeah, the other thing is we could just head into the map editor and build an island, a terrible, scary Jurassic Park style island with sharks, which is what I'm kind of thinking at the moment. So is there anything here I need? I'm thinking about going back to home island, just chilling. This stuff is just going to be here if we need to come back. Let's do it. So we hold space to take off. Don't feel the need to go forward straight away. It's going to get dark. Kind of a long flight back to home island. I think we just leave the stuff here and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You can't check your watch, and there is an empty dial there, but it doesn't give you the option to have a little time of day thing. So that'd be nice. That empty dial could just be time of day. So we'll come down, we will land. Landy, 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 land. Land, 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 land. Up. Yep. Okay, can we land? Can we land? Boop. Perfect. I'm kind of surprised that even went that well. Let's grab the water. We loaded up so much stuff. Oh yeah, we loaded up so much stuff. We might have to be here the night just to switch stuff around. Okay, you guys can go. You guys can come out. You guys can also go. Because we're going to need the hammers. Wait, what? Let's take the jerry cans first. Let's gas and go. Boop. Okay, so that's enough to get us home. Empty jerry can. Empty jerry can. This kind of feels bad, but I'm super curious as to what everyone else thinks. So we'll do it. We'll do it. Do we need any of the stuff? We need that one. Probably should take that one. Definitely take that one. Okay. I think that's all we need. We can always come back. It's not a terrible distance. Am I still carrying that freaking bow? No. What happened to the bow? Did I just drop it at the end of the pier? I think I did. I was like, you know what? Don't like you. I'll take these. I like these. So we can go boop, 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 boop. Okay. It is 17:38. If we go now, we might get home. No, this might be a midnight flight going anywhere. Am I leaving anything here that I need? Let's go. Gas. All right, let's go for it. Goodbye, island. We'll come back. Maybe. Oh, midnight flight. Ooh. Back to home island. It's been a long time. Since we've been to home island. I know I was rubbing my face in front of the thing. The sea is getting dark. The sun is disappearing down. And the moon is coming up on another scary day in Jurassic Deep. Stranded Jurassic Park. Oh, look at that moon. Big and alabaster as it rises up above the midnight horizon. The sea, at least, is got those sort of weird pale blue caps to it, so it's not completely black. I'm trying to maneuver the mouse in such a way that I think we need to go in that direction. Oh no, home island is literally where the moon is. Keep an eye on the fuel, Pookie, because otherwise this will be a short one-way trip, and if the gyrocopter crashes into the sea, we will lose it. Oh yeah, and sharks do spawn in the deep water. I'm pretty sure of it. Either that or you can totally drag a tiger into the deep water. But I've just realised a slight problem. There's no altitude. There's no altimeter. Okay, there's gonna be a curious one. I kind of keep an eye out for like spray and stuff. We are literally navigating using the moonlight on the surface of the water. This is a curiously terrifying one. If the water gets too detailed, then the trouble is when you're sat in the gyrocopter cockpit, you don't need the rotor. Look, if we look at the rotor blades, sometimes they trigger the leave gyrocopter now. The cable in front seems to do it occasionally. Oh yeah, so if we look down, so we look up, is that okay? Now we can't see where we're going, and that water's getting a little closer than I would like. Home Island is looking big. After spending so much time on that tiny ass island in the middle of Buttsville nowhere. Yeah. Oh, and for anyone saying, oh, but why did you not build floors at sea level from the island? Yeah, I tried that as well. Did not work. Oh, here we are. Everything's loading in and... yeah, you can't build floors at sea level, in water level, because I was thinking about building another layer underneath that bridge. Did not work. Was not gonna work. The gyrocopter, I guess the model's really just freaking out. That's why it's keeps telling me to stop the engine. Could you stop telling me that? I'm trying to look at where we're landing. I don't need the thing in the middle of the screen. Oh my god. Guys, come on. Oh, come on. So we got the landing pad. I forgot how sophisticated this island actually is. Alright, we got the landing pad. Boop. Just under half a tank gas. It's so nice to be home. It's so nice to be home. Fishing hole with fish in it. Nice. Trees and stuff. Oh. Well, at least nothing's dead. But we are going to need to water everything. Butts. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Empty. No. Okay. Okay. Is that empty now? Yeah, so that's empty. So we'll drop you by the light of the torch. Torche. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I see. Suddenly I see. Okay, we'll pick that up. And you go. Oh, hello. Breath booster plant. What's our food and water sitch like? Not too bad. Not too bad. We do need to pick up the torch. Did I drop the torch? Oh crap. Did I ever have a torch? Oh yeah, I did. So the farms are all okay. They haven't decayed since we've been away. The beach. See, we do have a raft. But if you look and see how close to the water this thing sits, trying to jump up one floor level, even with the motion of the ocean, I think is impossible without being able to build stairs down to it. So everything here is still here. Yes, 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 yes. Water, water, water. Okay, good. Fuel and water. Okay, good. So everything's locked and ready to go. Time is 21:05, so we can actually save and sleep. So if we go and save, turn that off and sleep. And it is another beautiful morning. In fact, we can go empty hands as we leave the house. I like the house, actually. It's a simple design. Food and water is nice. Tippity top on food. Cool. What a beautiful day in paradise. Cool. So the sun is coming up through the trees above the what is this? Sort of the shallows, the inland, the mangrove swamp. Except there's not been mangroves in the game since very early alpha. I think it was like an alpha version of the game that had mangroves in it. I have a feeling they got taken out because I don't know. They didn't fit the game. Didn't fit they were an asset, and everything's been replaced since. Who knows? Who freaking knows? So we're going to need to get some potatoes on to get some more fuel. So fuel is definitely a thing. I have a feeling that if this stuff has been growing since we've left... Whoop, am I stuck on a banana plant? Banana wants to get too friendly. Right, okay. What we can do is drop these boys down here. And I can even see in the light of the sun physics being a pain in the butt. Yeah, I have a feeling if this stuff's grown, is there going to be like lots of potatoes? There's got to be a bug. That's a bug. Okay, so what's happening is that the plants are supposed to grow, and in the save game file, it'll say when they were last picked, and it will say how... Oh, no, yeah, we can put it there. How many... So once it's last picked, then it should trigger a growing cycle. So over like 2 or 3 days, the fruit or the potatoes or whatever it should grow. But what's actually happening is that it's not stopping the growing cycle. So it's just continuing to put plants down in a plot. Essentially, it's just a number in the save game file. You can open up that thing it's a JSON file, JSON, I think. And what you can do is you can open it up in Notepad. I use Notepad++ if I ever want to look inside there. Oh, we've left the axe on the other island. So yeah, you can use Notepad++ and you can have a look inside and just see what's going on. If you're going to do that, obviously back up your save game file. Don't straight start messing around in there, because you might waste your game, destroy your own game, and that would be bad. Axes. I want an axe instead I've got a hoe. What? I've literally left the axe back on the other island. What witchcraft is this? Am I going to have to make an axe? That's just... Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll do it. Unless there's an axe in that little box. Who knows? Yucca, do you know? Do you know the way? Okay, fine. Oops. I think we need those anyway. Okay. We're gonna need a stick. Oh. Lashings. Okay. So I need a stick. Stick. Cool. Can't do it. Fine. We'll make a crude axe. Boop. Crude axe. Then we can make a refined axe. We're gonna need some leather. Hey, do we have anywhere we can make leather? Hang on a sec. We got so much stuff. That is a problem. Somebody was saying, oh, the nice thing about the game is eventually you reach like an equilibrium where you have everything you need to survive and sustain yourself. And the game changes at that point. And I'm thinking, yeah, it does actually. Because, I wonder if we have any around here. Yeah, it does. It does change. It becomes more farming simulator, I guess. And less splashing from island to island in a little dinghy, trying to scavenge food from plants and stuff and avoid sharks. It's not necessarily a bad thing. So let's put that in there. Let's not do that. Let's take that out. Okay, right. No, I want to do that. Then I want to do that. Then I want to do this. Right, cool. Then I can get the axe out. Then I can hit things with it. Then you get the khakis. Right, we'll take the trunk and we'll turn it to sticks. Boom! Sticks. Why are you doing the busy work? Well, that's... Busy work is what... Busy work is what happens when you have an island like this, I guess. What? No, cool. Right. And now we need these sticky lighty things. That's what we need to do. So we need to light this, then we get some more fuel. So the fuel still's not bugged. But the farming plots are bugged and will infinitely give you, well, over time, infinitely give you fruit and things. So, oh, status effects. Speaking of status effects, we need to, there's something we need before we do battle with the sun. What is it that we need? Is it, nope. Is this what we need?
Just what I need.
Cool. So we can put that back in there. Brilliant. So yeah, the farming plots. I'm bugged. I bet the Quawa gives us more than one bit of fruit. Oh, wait a second. These were regrown, weren't they? Because all these died, but the potatoes didn't. Does that mean the bug's been fixed? Or does it mean something else? 1, 2, 3, and that had 1. I reckon that's just grown, and this has been here for 3 equivalent days. So a tippity top on food and water. Okay, fine. Fine. Is it fine? Yes, it's fine. Everything is absolutely fine. Can we do a little swim? Okay, cool. I'm just so nervous about swimming underwater now that we've seen so many freaking tigers, and we know that they just come at you from the rear. Black tip reef shark, not a problem. Not Not as much of a problem as a tiger. It says, "Hello, I'm a tiger. I'm just gonna come and surprise you from the behind. Is that okay?" And you're like, "I'd rather you didn't. Boom. We can still be poisoned out here, even if there aren't freaking tigers and stuff. Tigers and... I think this is close enough to the edge of the world. If that... Oh, I still don't like being underwater. Let's just back away from the... Because the beyond there is the abyss. It's the abyss. Not of dreams. Of sort of screaming and going, there's nothing beyond there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave it here. So, yeah. The bridge, we can revisit it if you guys want. Leave a comment if you want to see that. And we'll carry on and see how far we can get. But it's a lot of material is going to have to go into that thing. If you don't want to see that, then, I mean, we can carry on playing the game. And just do gameplay things, shoot sharks in the face with the gas gun and spears, and make sharks not sharks anymore. Or alternatively, we can go to the map editor and we can make a new island, an island fit for, well, something terrifying. I'm thinking of putting sharks and stuff on an island, like a Jurassic Island, but that's up to you. Beep. And we're drowning. So, if you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell, because that will give you notifications when videos go live. And you know what? I'll catch you next time.